Now to a monumental moment for the Catholic faithful.
Next week, you'll have a chance to honor one of the most ambitious saints.
The relics or remains of Saint Therese of Lisieux will arrive in the U.S. for its first national tour in 26 years. And the first stop is at the National Shrine of the Little Flower Basilica in Royal Oak.
7 News Detroit reporter Jolie Sherman spoke to church leaders and parishioners about this sacred event.
For the first time in 26 years, the relics of Saint Therese of Lisieux are coming to the U.S. from France.
And so you can imagine that joyful anticipation that we have here at the shrine, as you said, to be the first to welcome her into the United States this time on this tour.
Saint Therese of Lisieux, also known as the Little Flower, was a Carmelite nun who died at just 24 years old and became famous for her little way.
In her spirituality, we summarize it by a simple phrase of showing God's great love in little ways. And it's those little ways in our everyday life that we show God's great love to others.
The reliquary containing some of her bones were at the shrine back in 1999, and it drew more than 75,000 visitors in one day.
And she also just calls each of us to live out our faith life in the most simplest way. It's easy. It makes it very accessible to everybody, which is why I think she has such a strong following.
This year, the shrine will host her remains for a week starting October 1st, her feast day. This also comes during the 100th anniversary of her canonization, as well as the church's 100th year as a parish.
This is one of the first parishes in the United States that was named after our patroness, the Little Flower.
Father Michael Bruno says roses are used to symbolize Saint Therese.
And here, even this whole basilica, if you take a look at the roof, it's centered as rose. So all the members who are seated here are the petals, and that's what the architects designed it.
In the shadows of the basilica is this neighborhood, and residents we spoke to say they look forward to this sacred opportunity.
Actually, Saint Therese is part of the reason I moved to Michigan from Texas.
Adele Jorison says she prayed to Saint Therese when she was trying to decide where to go to law school.
At the end of the novena, you're asking for some kind of gift, often flowers. And a friend delivered me flowers, and that helped lead me to a law school here in Michigan.
Today, Jorison lives down the street from the church, where thousands will honor this beloved Catholic saint. In Royal Oak, Jolie Sherman, 7 News, Detroit.